unless you come back and be like this little child, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. For he who humbles himself like this child shall be called the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. We look at people to be the greatest, those who are philosophers. We see them to be the greatest, those who are kings, presidents, and prime ministers. We see people that are of great stature, those who are rich and can make a difference in societies. But to the Lord, the greatest is a little child in his kingdom. It's amazing how the Lord Jesus thinks. It is absolutely and totally opposite to the way you and I think. The Lord looks at things in a totally different way to the way we look at them. Whenever you read the Holy Bible, if you need to understand what the Lord is trying to say in any specific area of the Bible, you need to read before it and after it, then you'll understand what the Lord means in this particular passage, verse or chapter. So when we come and read the Gospel of St. Matthew chapter 18, the Lord says the child is the greatest seen in the kingdom of heaven. We go to chapter 17, we see the Lord Jesus taking with him up to the mountain of Tabor, which is in the north of Israel, Galilee. He takes Simon Peter, James and John, the sons of Zebedee. And then the Lord transfigures before them what we call the Feast of Transfiguration in the Holy Apostolic Universal Church. The Feast of Transfiguration. What is the Feast of Transfiguration? The Lord establishes his kingdom. The Lord establishes his kingdom. When you establish a kingdom, in other words, a country, a place. Sydney is a kingdom. Australia as a country is a kingdom. It's a country, it's a place. Wherever there is a place, there needs to be people. There is positions. There is the king, and there is ministers, and so on, of different levels and positions and ranks. The Lord says, my kingdom has a way of living in it. There is a way for you, my beloved children, to walk in it. When I call people to my kingdom, I expect them to live a way that I, Jesus Christ, approves of. What is the way to live in God's kingdom, in the Lord Jesus' kingdom?
Hello DJ, welcome in.
Now, let's come to this child and see what the Lord is trying to tell us all. The Lord is not referring to be a child in the way of being ignorant. He doesn't mean that. Do not have the brain of a child, but rather have the innocence of the child. I want you to be as wise as the serpent, as innocent as a dove. In this innocence, I want you to be a child. But in stature, I want you to be wise as serpents. Don't be ignorant. I cannot handle ignorant people. I need people to be open and alert and awake, wise. But I want you to have the innocence of a child. This is the way to live, to walk in my kingdom.
Amen.
We come to this child. Number one, the child knows 100%, without relying on mom and dad, totally, I am dead. If mom and dad do not
I hope you're well,
wash me,
DJ. I don't know
do
if you're
not
coming in for the
change me,
first time
do not feed me,
or whether you're
do
here
not
from
clothe me, do not look after
straight
me.
out Ballier
If mom and dad leave
or a
me
few of the
on
other
my
channels.
own,
But welcome in.
100% I'm dead. Literally, I'm dead. The Lord is saying, those who follow me, those who choose to be followers of Jesus Christ, are you like that child? Are you saying to yourselves, no matter how old you are, how mature you are, how smart and wise you are you saying to yourself, without my daddy Jesus, I'm dead? Are you? Or are you saying, I can do things on my own, and whenever I need Jesus, then I'll call him? But other times, I can manage. I can do it. But if I get stuck, then I'll call Jesus. The Lord says, it doesn't work with me. Without me, you are always dead. Not sometimes,
How
you're
you
always
going?
dead. Because the child cannot do nothing without the parent looking after them. Are you children?
The two girls are going
As
up
a
to bed
pope,
early,
as a patriarch,
so I'm
as
just
a
having a
bishop,
lemon tea,
as a cardinal, as a
listening in.
priest in the house of the Lord, are you a child? Or do you think you can lead the church and the flock on your own? Do you? Without relying on your Lord Jesus 100%,
I don't.
you will
I
destroy
have
the
never
church.
wondered, I've never asked myself that question. Mr. Connoisseur, I've never asked
In the
myself that
house of
question.
the Lord, it requires wisdom,
But one
not
question
only
was brought to my
knowledge.
attention very recently by Mel Gibson, and he
And
asks,
wisdom is not going to come
these
unless
big
I am a
rows
child before my Jesus.
that have been warring and warring and warring, good
If
and
someone
evil,
like me
for the souls of
goes and
mankind,
studies and
why are we
receives
so important?
PhD in theology, and
That's the
then
question.
I have a lot of knowledge of the Bible, but I don't have the innocence of a child, I will destroy the church. Who is the protector of the church? Christ. Who is the head of the church? Christ. Who is the good shepherd of the church? Christ. Who is the leader of the church? Christ. Every single one of us, someone like me and all of us, we are not leaders, we are followers of Christ. Even if I may be the bishop or the pope, I am a follower. The day I become the leader, I will ruin and destroy everything. I need to be a child before my Lord Jesus and say, Lord, I rely on you 100%. In everything I do, in everything I say, in every move I make, I need you. Without you, I'm dead, and the followers will be destroyed. Do we believe, confess, acknowledge that we are dead without Christ always? Or is it sometimes? You don't choose in this instance. You don't pick and choose and say, I'll call you when I need you, Lord Jesus. It doesn't work with him. You either need me always or forget it. You need to be a baby, because you are. You are a baby. If Jesus had not come, washed you, cleansed you, changed you, moved you, where would you have been? In the pig's field. What would have happened to you at the end? You would have died. A child, mom or dad, leave the baby in the room and walk out. World War III erupts. The siren is much greater than any ambulance put together. The baby cries like there is no tomorrow. He or she, they kill themselves from crying. How dare you, Dad, leave without me? How dare you, Mama, go without me? Do you think I am nothing? You leave me behind and go. I'll kill myself until you come back and...
At Little Fruit and Veg is super fresh. And that's our promise. Delicious strawberries that'll keep the kids sweet. Try pepper so crunchy.
Oops, the daisy.
Apple so juicy, every bite brings a burst. And with Lidl's fresh promise, if you're not
Yeah, we're just having a little chin wag here. Nothing crazy is going down. Bit of the news maybe. Okay. Excuse me. The Holy Spirit. Come on. It's 10 to 8. You putting your feet up, or is it still early for you? I was just reading something here. Even anybody, anyone has anything to say, put it in the chat. Something on your mind, something that's bothering you, something you need help with. Have a good day. Join me, sub up, join me for some meditation in the morning sometimes. I'm having another early night tonight. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, fair play to come. My little one fell asleep actually very early. She fell asleep about a year ago. She used to go to bed at 7. But now it's about 8 o'clock, about 7:45, so she went to sleep at 7. She was falling asleep all day. Like, I had to try to keep her awake, so it must have been a busy day at school. So yeah, this is my... Excuse me. I got a little bit frustrated. I was playing games there for a minute. I haven't been doing as much walking, so I'm not burning off as much energy, but it's just getting a bit stagnant, so I said fuck it, I'll log on. You know, I was watching Jude, and I don't like watching some of the little motivational speeches and all, you know. Shout out to anybody fighting battles today. Do you know what I mean? You have a bad day on a Monday. You know, you're in your head then for the rest of the week, so you just need to kind of fucking forget about it, don't you? Excuse me, guys. Oh, Jesus. Waiting to see everybody head off now. Watch the 6 people in the live. Watch to be fucking nobody in it now. I'm not that fucking ugly, right? Okay now. Not that bleeding ugly. Or am I? Am I deluded, guys? Am I the ugly one? Am I? Oh my god, that smells so good. Jude wanted me to do a 2 gram one. I think he'll win today. I think Jude, you've won today, fella. Money's not as flush as it was. I have to be careful now. I can't be acting Jack the lad. I have money for my medication, but sometimes medication runs in. You know what I mean? Let's have a little jam together.
Standing guard while everyone sleeps. These hours belong to you and me. Something shifts in the air tonight, teaching me what my eyes can't see. When darkness calls, I answer. When darkness calls, I know.
Is it racist to say Wagwan? I'm an Irishman. What the fuck would I know about bleeding? Do you know what I mean? Just genuinely curious. Like. I've heard some rumours of this. But it's then, does that mean it's racist to say top of the morning to an Irish person? Or evening governor to an English person? You know what I mean? Jude wants me to do a 2 gram bleeding challenge. Fucking hell, Jude, you could have told me either. Not doing it now anyway. Do it tomorrow morning. Oh, my back.
Sacred signs, clear my mind, stillness, now I understand. The truth passed down through time, and this moment was meant just for me.
How do the people who don't smoke, how do they relax? Anybody like to enlighten me? I know my missus wants to have sex. Like, I'm being serious. What the fuck? Is life not hard? Like, I know mine's medical, but like aside from that, like, I don't know. Just let me know what to do. I don't fucking know. There's a lot of people out there that don't smoke. She's getting lit now in the moment. Fucked up the robot. Ah well. Okay, love one another, will you? Stop being a grumpy cunt. Bear with me a second. Down at the back now. You can come, you don't have to come. Oh well. It's alright, save. Saved it. Ah, yeah, guys. What's going down in the town? Bing! Nothing. Nothing's going down in Chinatown. I wanted to have it so we could fucking. So I wouldn't be so far away. Rayo, if you're watching me, sorry mate, I was busy. I'll catch you on another one. Just having a quick little joint. Well, quick little smoke up. Unfortunately, there's no music out here yet. I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna have to fucking go. Fuck. Sweet. Oh god. Nippy today, guys. Nippy out and smoke shit. Anyway, it's just a fucking man smoking a joint, guys. It's nothing major going on. I don't know, is Jules up for the challenge tomorrow? These is exactly like my missus. Why don't you just smoke a really fat one and then you don't have to smoke one for ages and you can just watch a movie with me? Oh well. Welcome to my little piece of heaven. It's not much. It's a tiny little shed. And I've got half of it. But I've got a bench to sit on. I've got a hot cup of lemon tea. I've got a fucking light now. And I've got a house to go into. Happy days. Cheltenham. the EIU were coming in to kick the door in. Right. Lovely. Luke's tipple in the 440. Luke's tipple. I'll try to remember that. I'll be on in the morning, but just wanted us to get talking about it. How are you, Jordan? I just sparked up, came out for a bit of a chin wag, had some reggae on there. Good time. This is why I go live now. I never used to do that. I used to have me smoke. You know what I mean? So this is putting myself out there. This is my time. This is what people don't see behind closed doors. I don't give a fuck. We're here to big people up, not drag people down. We're here to have a laugh. And if I win a little bit of money now during the week, it will make me fucking awful excited. So I just need a little win to boost the dopamine and to boost the pocket. Now, but I know fuck all about horses. I haven't been following it this year at all. Back home in Ireland, you can't help it, you read the papers. So I've got two people voted saying put in the 440. So I'm going to try to get Lena, Ayrshire Chick. Everyone who's in here now, go sub to Ayrshire Chick. Ayrshire Chick 75, I believe. And there's no backlog on it. Like, as in, if you don't win, you don't win. I'm just, whatever Lena's gambling on, I'm going to have 90% of what she's doing on, I'm going to do. Because if she does lucky 15 and 3 or 4 of them come in, by G as well. Gorgeous Tom, day 2. Right, well, there's 2 already. Gorgeous Tom, I've heard of Gorgeous Tom. Right, trying to get this now going. I just made that up right now. No, I genuinely believe Gorgeous. Here, John saying, and Gorgeous Tom's up there on the left side of it. How are you, Jordan, anyway? Actually, guys, one of my lights fell down. I stuck it there. I'm gonna have to put it back up there. I don't like it. But yeah, Mrs. is in work tomorrow, as I said, till 2 o'clock. I know that races are. There might be 1 or 2. Might be 1 at 20 past 1. I don't know, but I can't afford all day. I just can't. I'm not gonna be that man. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I have 100 quid a day. I don't. But I can afford to do a lucky 15 every day. I'm lucky enough to do a tenner a day. That's 50 quid. I'm not a big gambler, you know. I'm a junkie. And even though it's an addiction, it's the shittest one out of them all for me. You know. And I hate drink. Drink was the most boring drug of them all. But I'd rather go on the piss than spend all my money in the bookies. I find it's a bit boring out here. Like, there's no music, but whatever. For me, for having a smoke, yeah, but not for doing noise. What's the lovely chicken curry for dinner? Chicken curry. You know, I was just looking at the clock there. I was just thinking what to do. Don't want to sit and watch YouTube. Don't want to game. Not really particularly want to watch TV. So I said, I suppose just fucking medicate and talk to me blading people. Mousy was on today. Jude was just on. He was on earlier on. He's always on. But trying to walk around him, you know, if he's on. Excuse me. So we've got two. Now, obviously, people are going to say go with Gordon Elliott or go with what's the other fella, Willie Mullins. And I'll tell you one thing I'm going to keep my eye on this year, right? Last year, I've never done a few bets on some of Willie Mullins outside horses, like 66 to 1, 50 to 1, 40 to 1 and all that. And I think 2 or 3 of them came in last year. So this year, I'm not going by this evens favourites and fucking 3 to 1 dead on favourites. Oh, fuck off. I'm betting outside the box each way. Each way. On those by. No, fuck off. Too greedy for that. Don't you know I'm a recovering addict? We're too greedy for that. We need something at the end of it. Well, that's doomed for a bit of a shit atmosphere. I never thought I'd love lemon tea, but I do. But this is my time to think, you know what I mean? This is my time to think today, or these moments where I come out and take a little bit of time. You can hear that the neighbours are screaming and shouting at each other. You can smell it in the air. So I like to come out and just have a little listen, even though I can't hear fuck all with these on. I'm the lucky one. There's a lot of addicts out there that can't see the benefits in cannabis. Can't see the point in it. Because they're always searching for that bigger, better high, but I ain't on board right there. It doesn't get any better than this. Who's texting me? No one. Arnaldo, how are you? If you're still in the chat, I will suck to you. Have a little look at me page. I'm an ordinary man. 20 years behind. Because I let fear take over. I let fear take over. Fear of ridicule. Fear, as Gibson says, most people's number one fear is me getting rid of that fact. This is me putting the ball in my... Fuck you and your public humiliation. Do you know what I mean? And when I look back at it, when I think back of all the opportunities I missed on, all the fucking relationships I missed out on, friendships, jobs, all these things, careers, everything. I mean, internet's dark in the bollocks. But yeah, this is my whole truth. There's no need for this. There's no need for Colin Finnegan to be uploading this shit. You would think barely any people would say it. Don't give a fuck. It's me. The people that want to see it would say. And although I'm not the most confident person in the world, what I do know is that there's someone out there who's a lot more less confident than me. Someone who's a lot more afraid than me. Someone who's a lot more humiliated than me. Someone who's a lot more embarrassed than me. Many, many more. And I don't want to be the one to point my finger at them. I want to be the one to say, I'm the exact same as you, if not worse. And here I am talking shit to the internet. No filter. Some people come in for a bit of a prayer, some people come in for a bit of a laugh, some people come in to tell me to fuck off. Let me know what you're up there. I'd like to know. I'm the lucky one where the kid goes to bed at 7:30. Some people have other kids that are this quiet night now. One of the kids isn't here. Let me know what you're up there. Sometimes you have to clean a stain up off the floor. Sometimes you have to do all the dishes that you left there all day because you have company around. Sometimes there's been murder between you and the missus and it's an awkward atmosphere and you don't know whether to go upstairs or stay downstairs. Sometimes maybe someone lost their job or one of the kids cut their finger in the door and he's on the way to Beaumont Hospital. Maybe not because you wouldn't be looking at me if that was the situation. But what I mean is, it's Monday night. What do people do on a Monday night? I don't know. I used to do drugs. And not just last year or 2 years ago. I used to do for 20 years. I've done drugs on a Monday, let's just say. So what do normal people do on a Monday? After you've eaten your dinner and eaten your food. Do you know what I mean? Fucking a game, and that's why I got into walking. That's why I got into this. Because all of this extra stuff that I do now takes me one step further away from thinking about using, or being involved in all that negative bullshit. Hold on, let me close my back gate, hold on. Like, life could be a lot worse for me. I just went out there, it's fucking windy as fuck, freezing. And all I have is this little shed, but how fucking grateful am I? Do you know what I mean? My missus got me this phone. I didn't have phones for years. I used to ring people off payphones. I had a little shitty phone and all that, and then I had that little burner phone with all the numbers that I had to get rid of. She got me this Galaxy S25. So I even have a decent device to do everyday shit on. Do you know what I mean? I'm not rich, man, at all. And I don't want to be rich, that's the truth. And some people would say, only a poor person would say that. But I've accepted the things I cannot change. And that is that I'm an addict. Probably why I smoke more medication than maybe a lot of other people. Maybe I smoke less. But you can always do better. You can always do better. Or try to do better. So, but, you know, fucking, this is me medication. You know, I'm part of the fucking medical cannabis community. And I'm very proud of it. Because if more people turned their backs on Class A drugs and gave the weed a chance, it won't work overnight. No matter how good it is. Because your desire and your automatic brain programming, when life gets good to use, when life gets bad to use, when you're tired to use, and when the sun comes out, use, when it's a dark night, you use. You're programmed. It takes a while to deprogram. And that's what I would love to share with people who are just in recovery one day. Or maybe they even haven't even given up yet. The very first day they walk into that room and they say, okay, this is the day I'm going to try. Every day from that moment on, the urges go down. Not the thoughts, maybe the thoughts come later, but every day, and vice versa. So it really is, you have to have faith. I had faith that one day I would feel better. I had faith that one day it would be easier. I had faith that one day I would like myself a little bit more. I had faith that maybe someone would love me again. I had faith that people would be proud of me. You know what I mean? And no matter how much you think, like, it can't be done. It can be done. It can be done. And obviously to a lot of people listening to this think, fuck you. Just say no, just stop. I never took drugs in the first place, fuck you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that know what I'm talking about. That feel what I'm talking about. The losers of society. The drunkards. The alcoholics. I am an alcoholic. I am an alcoholic. Never used to realise why I cried when I drank. Spent 20 years shoving coke up my nose so that wouldn't happen. But it's because I don't like being drunk. I don't like what comes with it. The emotions, the fights, the come downs. And at the end of the day, I'm an addict. Once you pick up anything, it has to stop. You can't use continuously. You have to eat, you have to sleep, you have to shit. And the thing is, when you're a full-blown junkie, you don't even want to do that. So you're not living when you're addicted to substance. You're just surviving. Now I'm living. That's the difference. You know, every day I'm living. Every day I'm getting more happy. Every day I'm connecting to more people. Every day I'm talking to my mum more. Every day I'm teaching the kids more. Every day I've got one more day behind my belt. You know what I mean? The meeting on at 9 o'clock I usually do. And I usually do it when I'm ching-bonged. You know what I mean? No one ever asks me for my business. There's a few people in the rooms that go to that now. My road is my road, my journey is my journey, but I am an avid member of fucking NA. And many people text me every day to not forget that. I'm 15 months clean. A lot of people, it's nothing. Believe me, it's nothing. I walk in the house now, there's no trophy. I mean everyone's moving on with their life. But I am extremely happy. As I said, they started this off and said, I don't want to win the lotto. I don't even know how to use little tiny pieces of money. All I see is, right, I could potentially get an ounce of this with that, or 3, 5 or 7, or that would be 6 nights on that. I don't really see the money in value. It's all about what substances I can buy, what drugs I can buy with that money. That's all it is. And every time I get paid, I'm in bad mood. The day before I get paid, and the day I get paid, and the day after probably. I've always in bad mood. It's never enough. You think about it. No matter how much you ever get paid, when is it ever enough for the ordinary man? It's never enough. It's just enough to get by. And then you might be able to afford something on finance. Then you might be able to get a loan to get this. I don't have the desire for more, bigger, sparklier, better. Yes, I'll buy the odd little garment or whatever, like. But that's pennies in this real world. But what I like, what I love, what I have now in my life, you can't buy it. I've tried it that road. I've tried it for 20 years. And there's loads of people out there still trying it. You know, and everyone's acceptance is different in their own little fucking journey, you know. But mine was a part of not hate myself. As I said, I suffer from body dysmorphia. I don't like the way I look, sound, dress, act, sleep, fart, cough, sneeze. I don't like getting about myself. I like myself as a personality, which I've learned to in the 15 months I've got clean. But it's a feeling I can't even describe. I can't describe it. The feeling of peace, the feeling of not running no more, the feeling of sometimes I do turn my phone off and my missus will tell you, my God, drop me dead now. If my phone goes dead, I go into panic mode. Yeah, I'll have to leave it off for an hour or two because I just don't want to turn it on. In case there's an email, a fucking message, a fucking Domino's app, whatever. I fucking hate it. But that goes, and you know what I mean, I haven't had in 15 months, I probably have had a couple of phone calls where family have been in issues, but I haven't had, in 15 months I haven't had one phone call that I was like, fuck, this is fun now. How good is that? How did I do that, you ask? I didn't spend my money on drugs or drink. I buy my weed off the doctor, pay tax on it. I'm part of a subscription with my clinic where I get questionnaires every month in lieu for cheaper medication. But it's very personal. They have access to all your medical files. And my medical file is, I don't know, some people out here I know that have gone to the doctor once since they were fucking 16. I didn't go to the doctor, I thought a lot, but I've been in A&E rooms and hospitals a lot with a bad heart. But I'm no longer running from nothing. I have bad days, romantically, relationshiply. I'm an ex-junkie learning to be a dad of 3. And I've 1 year experience, 1 year claim time experience. I don't go out. I don't go out by choice. I don't even like going out. Like, I love getting out and being amongst people and all that, but I prefer to spend my social time at home, where it's safe, where it's warm, where I like the choice of music. You know, where I can reach out to people if I want to. I can Zoom calls, I can talk on the headset with people. I don't need to be God, I don't need to prove nothing to fucking nobody. Do you know what I mean? But thank God that course of it will never go away. If I stop using my medication and do my NA meetings and start going out and let my ego take over, I'll relapse. I could die like most addicts. And it's not a lapse. A lapse is where it happens, and then you stop after that. You stop after the initial use. But a relapse is where you don't come back, or it might take years. And I'm not doing that this time. No way. There is no next time. For me, the next time is death, jails, or institutions, as they say. So apparently, if I like to get a and I also have 3 beautiful kids that look up to me, that I've lived with, tolerated me, grown to see me around. I'm not turning me back on them for no fucking crack rock, I tell you. It's hard. Some days when we fight, it's the first thing that comes to my mind, but it's the last thing I do. Do you know what I mean? I wish I could bring us back. I could never. I was a drinker. There was never a minute when I didn't have a can in my hand. But the last year of my addiction was disgusting. Living in a tiny flat with no company. Hold on. Hold on. I can smell burning wood. And I know it's not my goddamn weed. This stuff is top notch. It's $2.80 an ounce. The other stuff I had was $2.30, and it's the bad doctor. This was $2.80 an ounce. So I was just wondering how we didn't start an old fire and the shed goes up. But anyway, as I was saying, life is good. It is what it is. I know a fella that spent 450 quid on a pair of jeans and another 350 on a belt. And I asked myself, did he buy that for him or did he buy that for the people that are looking at it? It's his money and he could afford it, but I just was thinking, I just couldn't think, I was just thinking to myself, what? I'll get about 2 or 3 outfits out of that. But he doesn't smoke grape. So yeah. Mindful Monday, I suppose we should call it. Went on a bit of a rant. I've seen still a few people in. I don't know who. You only know when people text, but look, I'm not sitting here by myself, am I? I'm gonna go back in a minute now and just maybe listen to a few tunes, have a chat. usually I do a meeting on a Tuesday morning, a 1-to-1, but she's busy. So tomorrow now, I have to set a few goals for myself. I can be a lazy cunt too. I've stuff I could do, you know, stuff that you don't think of. And I'm starting to get my license together. I need to get my photographs. There you go, you just remembered me. I need to take some photographs against a white backdrop. Because, and then I can send it off. I've half done it. But anyway. And then see, I can study and whatever and get the little theory test, which is fine. But, and then you do your CBT, which is your compulsive bike training, which you have to do over here. And it's 200 quid, right? And it's a 5-day course. It's Monday to Friday, and on the 5th day you do a test. And if you don't pass the test, you only have you can only make one error on the test day. And a friend of mine made 2, and he had to pay 200 quid to do it again. But that's a big confidence thing for me. I've seen them all over the roads doing over here. You see them on the high visitors, bikers in training and all that. And you're out on the road, like, you know, and I'm just thinking, look, this is what I want. It's something that I've always admired. Seen a big bike club go earlier on, about fucking 17 of them. Now I'm only getting a 125. But that will turn into a 250, and that will turn into a 600. Do you know what I mean? Now, my family don't want me to get one, obviously, and my partner doesn't want me to get one, but like, and part of me thinks, oh, maybe that's right, maybe on my first journey I'll get knocked down and killed, but I'm not going to live my life that way. I'm not. I see little fucking Barbie girls on bleeding motorbikes, twice the size of me, so I'm not going to be afraid of the big bad world. I'm getting a fucking motorbike, and yes, I will be stoned on it, but I'll be stoned enough. If a copper put me over and asked me to do a field sobriety test, I'd pass it, no problem. Now, not if it was fucking mathematics. But if it was literally there in face, can you hold your hand up, can you do this, can you do, yeah. But then I can start going to work with independence. Then I can start to go and chair meetings that when the service is available. Then I can go and meet people, go on drives and have a coffee, non-alcoholic beer. Do you know what I mean? I want to do more. Give me more, as Tupac says. I want more. I'm trying to eat better. I don't put any fucking substance into my body other than caffeine, milk, yogurts, you know what I mean, and a little bit of fucking THC. But I don't know, like, I'm just giving this a little waffle of my day to day. Like, this is what I go through in my head. There's a whole big bad world out there. These kids are all gonna grow up. Hopefully I'm still alive. Hopefully I'm still around. You know what I mean? But my main duty is to be a stepdad, to be a president over stepdad, which I have been, thank God. But that is my daily fight, and then comes the drug addiction. Now, it should be the drug addiction and then the family, but no. Without the family, I'm nothing anyway, so the family comes first. So some meetings I want to do, but we're up in bed or the kid needs me, and I'll skip it, no problem, and then I link in. But my obligation, like my commitments as a stepfather and a committed relationship, it keeps me away from some family members that want to spend time with. You know, holidays, like, you can't, never again can I just say I want to jump and stay in a hotel tonight just myself, just want to go away. No, you have to think of the kids. Can you afford it? What time did you go to bed? What time are you starting off? You know, all these things. It's not about me no more. And that's the enjoyable thing. When you have nobody in your life, how good does it feel to buy presents for people on their birthday or at Christmas, Valentine's Day? Make someone dinner and say, what did you think of that? Now, I know it's a pain in the bollocks and all the kids are kicking off, but it's better than the alternative, believe me. Believe me. Part of my acceptance is knowing that a family environment is what I've always ran away from, but it's yet what I've always desired. So now I have a new family now. I'm not going to ruin that. I'm not going to ruin that. She asks me all the time, and I'm going, no, you're not going to use, eh? And I say, babe, when are you going to stop saying that? Maybe she's right, but I'm not going to use. That day is done unless I become vulnerable and weak, which means if I'm pissed, there's a very likelihood whoever has a bag of coke, I'll sniff that out like a fucking hound dog on heat. No problem. It'll be very hard to say no. Now, I'd probably want some baking soda and a spoon in a private room to try wash it up. But what I mean is the desire will be there. You start thinking, fuck it, it's only this, it's only a bump, it's only this. It's not, it's a lot more than that. It's so much more than that. Like, I bring her to school every morning. Her mum can make her lunch now. I want to do it. Gives me something to do. I come out straight away, smoke half a spliff, have my first cup of tea. Then I go in and make her lunch and all that, and then I come back in, smoke half of that. Then I get a dress, brush her teeth, all these things, get myself. And then I walk over, and then you feel like, lovely, right, I've only got X amount of hours until I have to pick her up, and it's the next step of the day. Now I'm going to breaks the day up, and I don't know about any of yous, but when you're an addict, it's very hard to fill the day unless you're fucking out of your head. So, and anyone who wants to talk about medical cannabis, let's talk about it. I'm an Irishman, living in the UK, sucking on extreme nice Cali that get sent to my house basically. I have an app on my phone where I can pick strains. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it takes too long to get here, sometimes the price is too much, sometimes your options are too low. You're like, I've tried that already or that shit. But the option is there. That's why I'm not a cunt out trying to be a roadman. I'm sitting in my backyard smoking a fucking bivouac. And then I'm going to go in and drink a nice cup of chai. It's all good in this hood. I'd rather be a stoned dad around the house than a drunk dad. You know what I mean? The only thing is they have a Scouts honours camp literally only across the road. I can hear them all coughing. What am I supposed to do? Scouts honour and all that. I am that size, so it's alright, I'll fit in. A little incense stick. What the fuck do you want me to do? I have the door closed. Like, give me a break with the feeling guilty, please. Oh well, what can you do? It's better than the smell of fucking smack and crack and blood and screams and violence, isn't it? I fucking think it is. That's how it's done. Right, I need to get the fuck out of here, hold on. I didn't have to water my plants that I planted yesterday. I haven't used my little vaporizer in ages. I have a vaporizer, like I should be using. But again, let's see if the caffeine. No, she's not. She went in the middle. I don't know if you can see, but I bought these the other day in the garden centre. See them? Planted lavender in one, and then wild tulips as well, and then that one as well. You know what I mean? I would say I don't do shit, and then I bought a bush as well. Where is it? Bought a bush over there in the corner, and I bought a rose plant. It's over there somewhere. It's over there. I've got a splinter in my finger though. I feel like a little bitch, but it's just stuck in this, eh? I'm trying to get out for all fucking day to cunt bastard me. Kind of blessed that 3 people. How else do you get in? Like, I love it. But like, keep letting you out and you keep getting in. Come say hello. Yeah. Come on, don't be running away. Be famous. Come on. Where is you? It's only a torch. You can't hurt you. Yeah, you deserve a treat. Hold on. Hold on. You deserve a treat for being so fucking lazy. This one's turkey and lamb, baby. How about that? Ooh. Oh, jeez, smells beautiful. Turkey and lamb. Oh. And now we see an urban cat eat its prey. Okay. Go on. Meow. That's it. You get that fucking stick. Yeah, you fucking get it. That's it. That's it. You fucking get it. Urban cat, come on. That's it. Anyway. What time, Abby? Just 9:15. See, it's late for me. This is actually late for me, to be honest with you. Well, no, not really. Sometimes I stay up. I'm trying to go to bed earlier. Be with me missus. If I wake up later, sometimes I just have a cup of tea. Fucking hell. But yeah, 3 people voted right. So hold on, Tank. Hold on, where's me? Lovely. Hold on, I just remembered. Let me write this down. Gorgeous Tom. That's my dad's name. Not gorgeous, obviously, but Tom. And then what was the other one? Luke's Tipple. Another good name. Luke's Tipple. This is the vape that I had. I remember I cleaned it out with alcohol. And it burned the throat on me when I filled it up and used it. And I realised I never put a gauze back in that bit. Which I don't see how it would make big a difference, but it burned the fucking throat on me. So I don't know if I did it right. It's a fucking damn shame. It cost me 200 quid that. So I got 2 tips for tomorrow. Give me 200 down. Lovely. It's not even that loud. The kettle's louder than that. Anyway, there's 2 people in here and I feel famous. What's going on? I hope you're alright. I've done my prayers earlier on today, and I got stoned, which is, so you know, running out of ideas. But I made a little shrine this morning. I had to get rid of it, obviously. But I want to have something like Jude's. I want to have my own. I want to have a shrine. Why not have a shrine? Some cultures, every house has a shrine. You know what I mean? Jude has a few statues in the garden centre yesterday. I'm very big on the acrylic, I think it is, or the white statues, like Mary and Jesus and a few of the others. I think it's just something about them, you know, like the Roman statues and shit. But they were like, the cheapest one was 80 quid. So it says one day I'll have one of them in my garden and I'll be very proud of it. 1 or 2 of them. And if someone robs them, I was thinking my missus was terrified. She was up all night in case someone robbed their flower pots. And I said, you know what, the way I look at it is, if someone steals them, obviously we'll look for them and we'll talk about it and put up on the thing. But it says I won't get angry about it. I'll go straight down and buy more. Because no one's going to stop me from expressing a little bit of fucking beauty up and down the street, a little bit of flower, like this. What I mean is, you have faith. You have faith that some little dickhead's not going to come along, but I'm certainly not going to let it bother me. So I will have a lovely garden. And a few of them statues now would be beautiful in the back garden, I think. They're the type of treats. Look at me, I'm talking 80 quid and all for a mad statue. 80 quid you know, the later stages. The last year of my drug addiction, 80 quid a day was average. Easy. It's easy. Like sometimes I used to spend 50 quid in a taxi just to go and get 80 quid's worth. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, in drug life, it's not, you never just go and buy 5 for 30 and that does you. No, that's gone in 2 hours. But and that's what amazes me about the prices of things. How you love? Is I'm so quick. Even with myself, look, I have the same trainers. I got a pair of Christmas months ago. How are you, Papa? And how are you, baby? And yeah, they're in there now. They're listening. They're in there. And nah, you can't be doing that now. And fucking, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I have the same pair of trainers on months and all that. Honestly, see this jacket I have on? Bollocks. This jacket was £7. It's real, but it's second hand, off Vinted. Like my partner bought it for me, I didn't buy it. She bought it for me. Like, I won't wear just anything, but like what I mean is, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't live in a penthouse and all that. And I wouldn't want to. How big a day? I shit myself on the best of times now that I don't do drugs. I'm in the gaff by myself. Wouldn't want to live in a big fucking mansion, would I? I forgot what I was going to say again. Oh yeah, this was £7. It's not fake, but it's on this site called Vinted. My missus has got a few orders and does a few things because of the kids and all that. And now when I got it, I was like, oh, that stinks and all that, so we got it dry clean. But anyway, I'm trying to fuck with Sally Cage. I don't want for a lot. And I have to look at her sometimes and say, I know that troubles you. And I know Jude has the same problem with Lisa, even though he hasn't said it. Because I just know there's not a lot of women out there that will put up with people like this. Do I think I'm a dumb cunt? No. Do I think I'm a waste of life, a waste of space? No, I think I have huge value. But I also think it takes a lot of fucking patience, you know, to put up with people like us. I.e. addicts, i.e. mental health issues, i.e. troubled human beings. And now I don't want for anything. I don't want for anything. I wake up now. I'm gonna have a cup of tea now. Do you want a biscuit? Yeah, I'll have 2 biscuits. Yeah. What are you gonna do later? Do you wanna go shopping now? We went shopping the other day. I just walked around and looked at everything. Do I have money in my pocket? Yeah, I had money in my pocket. Do you wanna go out now? Don't really drink. Do you wanna watch the football? Yeah, we watched the rugby and all that. What do you wanna get? A few M&Ms and a few fucking mango juices and shit. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? This is her forever home. She's lucky she got this home. No, she's not lucky. She gave up a lot of money in the house she was in to get this house and move on from her ex and all the shit. But like, what do you want to do next week? If the weather's nice, I'll go on a walk, and then, you know, then we can see our mum, and then, you know, then we can all have a nice dinner, and then we can go to bed again. Do you want to do that for the next 10 years? No, there can be other stuff as well. I want to get a motorbike, I want to do other shit. But I'm in a rat race now. I'm in a best dress competition now. Have I got the most perfect message to spread? No. What I do have is, I believe, a quality that enables me to tell the truth about how imperfect I am, and I think that enables other people to let their doors down. Not everybody, but some people let their doors down and accept that they're imperfect as well. So, and these are the qualities that I have that I ran away from in addiction. I ran away from being softly spoken. I hate, like, you know, I I didn't like being 5'5", you know. Uh, there's many things that I would like that I don't have, but qualities that I've been told over the years and that I wholeheartedly acknowledge now. No one can take it away from me. Is the fact that I want to de-escalate every situation. I want to help anybody, the ugly one. I want to help the person that's smelly on the bus that no one sits beside. I want to sit beside them. I would prefer not to, but if I had to, I will. Um, and I'm not perfect. I'm no saint. I am not. Don't think my shit doesn't stink or anything like that. I meet kind people every day. But the thing is, now I want to be on that side more than anything. It will make me less cool. It will make me less attractive. It will make me less popular in certain groups. You know what I mean? But I'm not in that group no more. I'm in a different pond now. Do you know what I mean? That's what the old what's the saying is, if you fish in the same pond, you're gonna catch the same fucking fish. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even do the things I used to do. Like, I don't even do a lot of the things that most shops would say that's what the boys do. I don't do it. No. The boys don't do that in this house. No, the boys sit here, talk shit on the internet, and they have another cup of tea. And then, do you know what I mean? I want help. How do I stick up fucking, like, I need help with DIY. I need help out to cope with me and my missus are killing each other over something stupid. I need help when one of the kids is pulling a tantrum. Or when we're on our way to A&E and we have to sit there for hours and we not brought no lunch, no charges. I want to know how to not relapse during them moments. I want to help put myself in the uncomfortable position to make it more comfortable for somebody else. I want to do that more. That's called empathy. And you can putting yourself in someone else's shoes, or putting yourself in someone else's body really and seeing the situation from their view. I don't believe I'm the only empath on the world, but that's what it is. EMP, ATH, I believe. So, and these qualities aren't good in uh, gangster circles, drug dealing circles, jails, um, fucking dark alleys, um, uh, session gaffs, free gaffs at 7 in the morning, crack houses. These are not the qualities for them environments, but the qualities I possess naturally that I ran away from 20 years, which I won't no longer. I can use. That's what I have to offer. I don't even quite understand it myself, but I find it hard to forgive some things in little arguments that me in my current situation. But what I mean is, the best way I can describe it is what I've tried to do recently is I choose every day not to have malice, or we can choose to walk out our door with malice in our pocket or without. God chose that for me. I wake up every day and I feel vulnerable. I want everyone to hug. I want everyone to get along. I want everyone else to teach one another. I want everyone else to, I've always wanted someone to, like, here, Colin, this is how it's done. I want to show you. I'll learn. It doesn't matter if you failed. But maybe in my parenting world that went wrong. Maybe when I was 4 months premature and I was in a box for a year and a half or a year, maybe something went wrong then. Maybe something went wrong when I was at home with random people and my mum was out working. She might have a different view on that, but what I'm saying is something went wrong along the way, a trauma, emotional or physical, and it caused 20 years of chronic drug addiction. And I would be a coward if I was unable to accept the qualities that I have. And I'm not doing it no more. So no, I'm no longer going to talk to the people that I used to admire, because I know they don't want them qualities around. I want to do that in the circles that do. And that might be in family circles, that might be day-to-day interactions, that might be your thoughts on your neighbours, that might be on your etiquette when you're in someone else's house, that might mean in how many times you text people that it never texts you. There's so many things in it. In kindness, what is kindness? Well, I think kindness, I think, is not something you give yourself. You know what I mean? It's by giving something, by helping someone, by earning something. Do you know what I mean? It's you can't steal it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking shit, but I was never the fat fighter. Like I was never the scrapper. I was fearful of fist fights. I was fearful of physical violence when I was a teenager, in my early 20s. Yes, I was, because I was not big, and didn't have a father that would help me. I didn't have a brother that would help me. I didn't have an uncle that would help me, and I was intimidated by the older lads. Yes, I was. But I found I fit quite in with all of them when I was bigger and better at them at doing drugs. So by the time I hit 25, roughly speaking, without, like, it wasn't that people liked me. I was just always the one that done drugs, had drugs, or was selling drugs. Simple as that. Smoke screen, really, wasn't it? Smoke screen. Well, so I can spend the next 20 years running away from the things I've just accepted, or else I can walk with it. Can't do it overnight. Don't know exactly what avenue I'm gonna end up down, but I tell you one thing: it's not gonna be a violent one. It's not gonna involve drugs. It's not gonna involve crime. It's not gonna involve bullying, intimidating, or victimizing anybody else. It is gonna be the indirect contrast to that, and I'm very proud of that, because when I look at the three kids that we have here in this house, would I like anyone to ever make them cry or feel them intimidated, tell them they can't do something? No, no, I wouldn't. So why should I do that to someone else's kid or someone else's? Do you know what I mean? And every L when you meet in the street, that's someone's mother. You might give them gruff. Every man in a queue that you might meet, and you might be eyeing him up, whipping the piss out of him. He might be a bloke that's out there doing 70 hours a week. He's about to get divorced. He probably just lost his mother. His dog got ran over on the way home. You just don't know. And I was never comfortable by making other people uncomfortable. Never. That is my whole truth. Never, 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 never was I ever comfortable by making other people comfortable. I'm not the only one, but I know that is a quality that I can utilise in my journey to walk in Jesus' shoes, to try to walk in his footsteps. What the fuck? Nana, you're freaking me out, bro. Why am I hearing bangs and shit? Just the headphones. These headphones are fucked up. How are you, Jack? I'm alright. I'm out been rambling on for a while there now, having a good old chat. I'm just in a place in my life where I can do that, you know what I mean? I can do that. The likelihood of many people saying it, it's not about that. It's about me getting it off my chest, you know. There was a lot of people I seen in my 20 years where I was running away from my problems. Cruel people, heartless people, cowards, nasty people, and sickened me. Not at the time. At the time, yes. But at the time, also, you don't want to be standing up in the middle of a pub saying that he's a muppet. But, let's just say I'm not a bad man. Let's just say that. I used to love, and desire to carry a gun, you know. Whether it be a rusty sawn for 700 quid, or whether it be a £2 thing that's just, you know, fresh. But then you have to deal with these people, and then people can set you up, and then people, but it could also be one that fires blanks. It could have been one that was empty, had no magazine, that was that couldn't be fired, but you could use it for intimidation. I always thought that that feeling would be what would make me feel at peace, because I'd be able to handle myself, along with other things. But and take that with a pinch of salt. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a thought process of someone who's unsure of what it means to be a man. I believe I'm still a man in training. I'm 36 years of age, but I wasn't there when my mother needed me many times. I wasn't there when my sister needed me many times, or my other two brothers when they needed me many times. I wasn't there when my job needed me many times. I wasn't there when God needed me there many times, or my neighbour. You know, I was gone, trying to enjoy drugs, life, and you know, we all go out and we all do things, but I was never at home. And now, I'm 26 years of age. I'm not afraid about that door whatsoever. I prefer to be at home. I prefer to be at home. You can't get stitched up in the house. That's realistically speaking. You can't hear something you don't want to hear in your own house. You can lock your front door and lock your back door. You don't have to listen to the music you don't want to listen to. You don't have to pay the extortionate prices that you don't have to, you know what I mean? I don't fake it. I don't fake it. If I enjoy your company, I'll sit there and I'll cup of tea with you for hours, wherever it is. But I can't get to see my brother because I never get to see him. His schedule, my schedule, the kids, all that. But I just mean, like, some people need to go out and they take pictures and all that and say, I done this and I done that and all. It's great lives for living. We only live once, believe me, I fucking know that. But nothing in this life you can take with you into the next, can you? No. I never gave a fuck about pictures anyway. Don't understand the gig with it. I love getting out with the kids and having a day out. Yes, a family day. But there's nothing out there that I want. I don't go out in the house and I want those out there. Apart from my little 125, as I've already explained. But, you know, and I'm just a dickhead to some people. They think, oh, I don't know what they think. But I know someone thinks I'm a dickhead. I don't know, does your mother love you? Does your sister love you? Your two brothers love you? Does all your auntie and uncles respect you? Are you debt free? Are you lie free? I am. I'm lie free. I'm clean. Not just clean. I haven't drunk in a very long time. So a lot of people can talk shit. I don't really give a fuck. I used to be very, very subconsciously insecure and always seek validation. But now, I don't give a fuck. I'm used to the quietness. I don't give a fuck. You know, try me. I don't get bored. Sometimes I have a bad day and I'm stressed and I can't really tune out with what's in my head, so I won't play the game, I won't pick up something, or I won't go and walk. But you're looking at a very content human being.